Hi people, Jose again. Then today we are here to do update and delete. Then come on, just get started. And here I gotta change something here on this table. This table gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna add something. TD, some TD, TD, tab. I'm gonna put the width 40. 40 is gonna be okay. Then PG color green. Gonna put green because that is green. And I'm gonna add another one. Control C, Control V. Here is okay. In the bottom, I'm gonna add, come on, TD, tab, with it. Gonna be 200, 200 as well. BG color gonna be yellow. No, this one gonna be red, red, red. And it's gonna be 40 as well. It's not 200. Then here it's gonna be delete. It's gonna be delete, and I'm gonna put A, add half A, A. Yes, this is A. We're gonna create two files for do it. One for delete, another for update. Then for delete, I'm gonna put the name delete. Delete.php. And this file gonna get the ID of user. Then I'm gonna put here user ID. User ID. They're gonna receive PHP echo variable user ID. The name here, the name that are gonna show up there, is delete. And here I have to get this the user ID as well. I'll create the variable user ID. Gonna receive line user ID. Good. Come on. Then I'm gonna copy it. Control C, Control V. Then here it's gonna be up, update. And here it's gonna be update as well. Then yeah, let me see everything here. Control S, this and this. I'm gonna change this color. I'm gonna put orange. Control S, You're gonna go there, you gotta go there, take a look, reload the page. Then it's not working. I don't know why. Let me see what I did wrong. Oh, IS. Just put ID. Control S. It's here. F5. You see, every time I reload the page, when we had some record in the memory, it's not here, but it was in the memory. It's gonna repeat and keep send to the database, and I'm gonna fix it. But now it's not the time to do it. Let me see here. Oh, now it's working. You guys can see here in the left bottom of screen. You can see when I put the mouse here, the point of mouse here, you can see that local roast dashboard insert update PHP user ID 1, ID 2, ID 4, and like successively. It's gonna be like this. Then it's working now, but nothing gonna happen is if I push here delete, for example, nothing gonna happen because we don't have the file. Update, for example, nothing gonna happen, we don't have the file. Then now we should we gotta create now the file. We're gonna start for this file the we're gonna start to the update. Then file, new file, file save as. I'm gonna put the name of update.php. Save. We have the file now. We gotta open a tag PHP to start the code. PHP tab. We have the tag. We gotta get the file of connection of database, that is require ons require ons dot dash con dash con dot php. Yes, this is the file of connection with the database. Now we're gonna get that ID that gonna come with the when you click here, you're gonna send the ID together with delete, for example, or with update, for example. You guys can see that in the bottom left. There we go. Then we're gonna create a variable user ID. They're gonna receive strip 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 tag strip tags trim get user ID. Every time you send a file by A, like this one, for example, when you click here, you send for another file, you're gonna use the get to get the ID, for example, this ID. Now we're gonna create a control. It's gonna be if if is set if is set user user ID, gonna happen it, because we don't have user ID, nothing can happen. We're gonna make a select, carry, all from user, tabela user, table user, the where user ID gonna be equal user ID. Then we're gonna make a select. We're gonna check there that in the table user, if we have one ID that's gonna be equal this ID, then we're gonna go to the last step. So we're gonna execute. We're gonna have a while. The condition, this while is gonna be as, we're gonna create a variable line that gonna receive variable cell. They're gonna be fetch. It's gonna be fetch. It's gonna be PDO OBJ. I'm gonna create a variable user ID. I'm gonna receive a line user ID. I'm gonna create a variable user name. They're gonna receive line username. And they're gonna create a variable user email. They're gonna receive variable variable line user email. They're gonna create variable user pass. They're gonna receive as line user pass. Yes. Now we're gonna create a table. Let me see if this is working. Control S. Gonna push update. Line 2. There's some wrong in line 2. Let me see what happened. Line 2. Require ons. Oh man. There's a dash there. Control S. No, it's in line 2. Oh yeah, it's wrong here. User Control S. You're gonna come back here and push again. Let's see. No, it's in the line 7. Wow, man. I miss it. Fetch. Fetch object. I miss it. Let me see. Wanna work now? Oh yeah, now it's working. You can see here. Then let me see. Let me just change something here. Yeah. Let me see. It's gonna be better now. Like we can see, Mary Jane is the ID. Number 2, Mary Jane, email and password. Mary Jane. Now I'm gonna push Jose Santos. That is working, right? But we want to update this, or we want to edit, change this information. Then one part is working now. Now I can erase it. I just make write this code just for show up that is working, and delete now. Now we gotta do a table because we have to put it on some table, this information, to make this clear. Table tab. Inside of table we're gonna have a form tab for method. I'm gonna be post. There we go. This table we're gonna have align center. This is gonna be border number 1. Then now we're gonna have a tier. Then we're gonna have a TD. This TD gonna have a width 200. BG color. BG color is gonna be green. And then here is gonna be name. And copy this. Control C. Control V. mail password. That is something. Now we're gonna copy it. I'm gonna copy it. Control C, then Control V, then Control V. 3 times. And here, I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna put yellow, 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 yellow. Gonna keep 200 here. 200, 200. Yeah. Mhm. Then here, I'm put uh gonna put here on input input type text. The name is gonna be user name. The value username. The value is gonna be PHP tab echo whatever variable user name. Mhm. This one I'm gonna put another input type text. The name is gonna be email. Value gonna be PHP echo variable user email. This one gonna be input type. It can be text. And it's not a big deal. Name gonna be user pass. Value gonna be PHP echo user pass. Beautiful. Here is wrong. What? That is something. Then now I gonna have to put it in here, because if I don't do it, PHP tab don't go show up. Control X, and here we're gonna put Control V. Let me see if this working. Control S, and now I'm gonna push update. Yes, like we can see, but some wrong here, some wrong. This thing should not show up here in the bottom, just in the top. Oh no, because I put it here, it's wrong too. It's gonna have nothing here, no name, delete, no name, delete. Then we go have just here in input type submit name is gonna be update it. The value the value is gonna be update, right, and it's gonna be yellow as well. Yellow, 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 then Control S, F5. Now it's okay. Then we have name, mail, password, and gotta if you wanna change, we wanna change Jose Santos Silva and push update. Nothing gonna happen, but we're gonna do it now. Then we have this code, and now we're gonna make an update. I'm gonna push here the code, PHP tab. We're gonna start with control if condition set post set post update it and update it is equal update. What is inside of this gonna happen is now I'm gonna create another variable. That means it's the same one, but the name's gonna be a little different because inside the information side can be different, and I don't want to make the computer confused, and I don't want to make us confused. uh, Variable user name x, receive name x is different than name, just name. Saves strip tags trim post username user mail x strip tag trim post user mail variable user pass x receive strip strip tags trim post user pass. You ready? Now we're gonna send it, we're gonna update it. I'm gonna create another variable sn I'm gonna receive a variable con prepare. update table user set username username user mail user pass where user it's gonna be equal user ID. Variable in variable in binge value number one user name x PDO param str gonna be for me copy it Ctrl C Ctrl V number 2 number 3 and it's gonna be mail x and this is gonna be pass x. Yeah, it's gonna have it and here it's gonna be variable in execute and here's gonna be header location 2 two dots location is gonna be index.php. Then I'm gonna try explain how this is gonna work. Then we're gonna get the ID of index when we push there and update. We're gonna get the ID. Then this if you're gonna make a select in the user table in the database. You're gonna identify what ID is this ID. Then you're gonna compare here with this fat and we're gonna define what is the ID. Then we're gonna have here the information and it's gonna be in the screen here. Then we can change it when we push update and update it in update. It's gonna come here and make an update with the new information of user. This is the code line of update and the end line is gonna be to come back to the index. When we finish make an update, we're gonna come back to the index. Let me show how this is gonna work. If it's working, if you don't have nothing wrong, okay. Then we have this For example, we have this information. I want to change it. I'm gonna push update, and I'm gonna change it. Um, Donald Trump, for example. I'm gonna put here Trump. I'm gonna put here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I'm gonna push update. Yeah, it's not working. Let me see if it has some, if some change here. Nothing changed here. Let me see what happened, what I did wrong. Because oh yes, here name, user email, user pass. Control S. It's gonna update it. Update. Oh yes, here's wrong again. Update. Some details, everything. If you change one letter, this thing don't work. Control S. Okay, come on there again. Push here. Push here, mama. Donald. Donald Trump. 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 Update. 43. Another error. Execute. Control S. Let me come back. Oh, Donald. Yes, there. And here's gonna be Trump. Trump. And here's gonna be 0 0 0 0. Update. Yes, it's working now. You see here? Donald Trump, blah blah blah. We're gonna change it. Update. And there is. Gonna update it as well. Nancy Pelosi. Pelosi. Update. You see? You guys can see? It's working. Then let me see. Tina Turner. Tina Turner. Turner. That is, it's working good. Now, then we gotta do delete as well. Delete is, we're gonna create another file now with the name delete, because here in the index, the name here is delete.php. Then gonna go file, no, file again, save as delete.php, save then update is working. Now I'm gonna do delete. Then I'm gonna create a tag php tab require ons dot dash con dash con not php. Then this is the connection with the database, the file. we're gonna get the ID user as well, and I'm gonna create a variable user ID. I'm gonna receive get user user ID. It's gonna be a simple file. Then now we're gonna do delete, because this is gonna be just a push one time. We're gonna delete. Then I'm gonna create another variable. The name is gonna be delete. They're gonna receive variable con. They're gonna prepare delete user where, you know, in this situation when you have ID, it's just we're gonna have this condition where always where the ID is gonna be equal, and ID user is gonna be equal ID user, or user ID equal two dots user ID. Then I have a delete and a beep bind value no bind param bind param two dots user ID. Then user variable user ID. PDO param obj. No, what is gonna be then execute. Then we're gonna have a header again, location it's gonna be index dot php. Let's see if this is gonna work. Ctrl S, and now we're gonna just release the page. I'm gonna push delete on line 6. The line 6. Let's see, delete line 6, again. Prepare delete user. No, man. Delete from, because this from user. Delete from user where user ID is equal user ID. Control S. Let me try again. Come back. Nothing happens. Gonna push here. Oh yes, now it's working. You see, you guys can see delete is work as well. You know I can delete everything if I want. Then and I can update as well. George Benson Junior 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 update is there. George Benson Junior. Then I'm gonna update again. Ricky Martin Salas. It's there. If I wanna put here Donald J. Trump email, send. I'm gonna create another one. If I wanna delete, I can delete. Then is this people. We have two files. Delete, update, insert is here. Was the first one. This is insert. Insert is inside of index.php. Delete is separate because you gotta do separate. We can do together as well, but it's gonna be a little confused. Then I did it separate. When you push delete here, this index call delete and send the ID user to delete the user. Update, open another page because you gotta type something when you're gonna update like this. If you wanna update, you gotta type something. You gotta change something. Mary Jane Clark, for example. Update. You see? But if I just wanna delete, I just push here and delete. I don't need to do nothing more. Then uh, everything's working. Then I have this. If you guys want to have this code, I can send by my email. Just leave your email in the comments. Send me your email. Then I can send you back the code. And I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna do inner joy when we join two tables. We can get information. We can make a select in two different tables. Then we can insert in two different tables or update or delete whatever in two different tables. Then I'm gonna do it in the next videos. Thanks for everyone watch. Please don't. God bless us and God bless America.